stop, a stage. Lincoln Challenger 2026.
Bonsall Pool and Spa is turning 75, and you're getting the presents. Right now, we're counting down to our Big Diamond Anniversary Bash on July 11th with massive weekly doorbuster sales. Stop in every Monday for 75% off your favorite premium BioGuard water care products. Plus, every $75 you spend starting today enters you to win a $7,500 premium in-home sauna. Get your pool ready for summer and start winning today at Bonsall Pool and Spa, 33rd and Nebraska Parkway in Lincoln. Bonsall Pool and Spa, every day made better.
Rick Heyman here from Sauter Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. You can count on Sauter Heyman for the very best quality, value, and customer service. When it comes to your jewelry needs, visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at sauterheyman.com, and thank you for your continued trust after all these years.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions with pay starting at 23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offer great pay, health, dental, and vision, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion with Window World Lincoln. Are you ready to transform your home? We offer exceptional replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing that will elevate your home's curb appeal and value. As a nationally known, locally owned business, we treat you like family and work tirelessly to deliver the best for less. Don't wait to give your home the upgrade it deserves. Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or check out windowworldlincoln.com. Let's make your home the talk of the neighborhood.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. It's time to go one-on-one with DP. Sponsored by the Downtown Lincoln Foundation on 93.7 The Ticket.
Monday, 11 o'clock, 11:01. The city of Lincoln. As my uncle would say, I just saw the devil in the corner with an ice cube.
That's a great one.
That's how hot it is. He said, they're over there selling. It's really a thing. Headed up. I mean, it's 88 now, but it feels
sticky.
Yeah.
It's the corn sweat.
Yeah. And that's a thing that I at some point somebody will have to go into great detail, the corn sweat.
The texters can give
well, you're the farmer, so you can go through. We have a full hour. We're gonna be all over the place. Shocker. Stunning. Breaking news: Harrison and DP go off on tangents.
Welcome to late night.
Kind of what we do. 402-464-5685. Sauter Heyman text line. You want to be a part of what we're doing, and you do. Reach out, and come on through. All the live video streams: Facebook, YouTube, X, Allo Channel 961. As well. Download the Ticket app. Good timing for it, as a matter of fact. Lots going on. We did get the first version of college football schedule confirmed, and then we're waiting for the second portion of it. There'll be some other games that will be made available to us that we will choose from as well. And then, quite frankly, business picks up and we may get offered some other games from other sources. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Plus, we will have NFL preseason, Hall of Fame game, NFL preseason, and then the full Sunday schedule of day game, night game, day game, afternoon game, night game, Monday night football, Thursday night football. So lots in play, and then as we'll kick deeply into the college football season, as Harrison and I were talking yesterday, we're 9 Saturdays.
Yeah.
We're 9 Saturdays from opening day. That's it.
People are starting to wake up a little bit too. My group text chatted. Some of my more casual, they're looking at the recruiting class and they're like, hold on a minute, what's happening with Nebraska football?
Yeah. It's and we have to know more than we know. This year's summer camp will have more information. This takes us back to pre-social media days with the amount of information that will be required to sufficiently feed and nurture Husker Nation. Husker Nation has questions, and that is a big thing. And again, we're going to be all over the place, so I'm just letting that. I'll keep reminding folks of that because in each conversation, there's several conversations. But what is the expectation of what Matt Rule and this coaching staff and this football program? What is the level that they must engage Husker Nation? And then why? Right? Because, again, you go to camp, and I can tell you, again, that Nebraska athletics and Nebraska football gives maybe the highest level of access of any Power 4 program in the country. There are more reporters, there are more questions, there are more people involved, there's more associated, there's more auxiliary coverage, like Husker this, Corn that.
Yeah, I mean, we got guys down there
sources
at Millward South following Trey and Tay, just for reference, and he's got another year of high school.
Yeah, and that's a big part of the question for me. Is that too much? Is that too much? Is that fair? Does that make sense? Is that responsible? Remove the name Trey Taylor and then ask yourself if a high school, and you could do this with the Manning, you did it with Arch Manning, right? You could do this, you did it with the Raiolas, you did it. There's several quarterbacks around the country where the Elite 11 thing and Team USA thing, and then the days of being anonymously all-state quarterback. So if you're 6A or Class A or whatever the highest level is in your state, that quarterback, that's kind of the star of stars. But then are they allowed to be high school juniors and seniors? We're talking about a current high school, a kid who's only played, the highest level he's played at is high school junior.
Yep.
And you're digging into his personal life and you're giving him voice over things that, quite frankly, it's too much. And as parents, I can't imagine my mother allowing people access to my life at age 16 like that.
Yeah. Well, I know if someone put a microphone in my face at that age, I'd talk into it. I'd probably look back at the age of 27 now and be like, oh, I wish I wouldn't have said X, Y, and Z. Not saying maybe Trey Taylor, I'm not saying he said anything, that he regrets or anything, but I just know me personally, I would say it, but at my young age, I'd probably go back in hindsight and regret some of my
You're not
conversations
emotionally mature at 16.
Yes.
And you're not world familiar at 16. You certainly, there's the line, the media line, and then there's the social media line where there are people who will put a microphone and a camera in front of that young man who do not have standard and do not have discipline, right? They want him to say something stupid. There are too many people. Think about it. The old adage was that if I was being interviewed, I was being interviewed by the Washington Post. Different level of media responsibility than the Corn Cob Journal.
Yeah.
Right. We don't know what that person has done or will do. Right.
Dude with the phone has next account.
Just right. That hey, and you're there. Right. You're there, and we don't know why they're there or how they got there. So I'm a little leery of that. Right. Because I can't think of Fred Hoiberg allowing full access to Sam Hoiberg as a high school student. It just wouldn't have been done. Alexis Markowski, there's a buffer and a boundary to how you allow high school students to engage and interact. And I found it interesting. There was again, down the rabbit hole, I watched a wonderful, absolutely wonderful documentary on Chris Evert and Martina Navratilova and their battle, their rivalry, their relationship. And it talks into how much the media talked to. You got to remember that Chris Evert became Chris Evert to the country at age 15. But she was a pro at that point, right? She was a pro. And she was at the Masters. I mean, Wimbledon. She was at the U.S. Open. But she had to go to school and had counselors and mentors and all those things. And she would say that it was too much too soon. And it affected her all of her life. Mm-hmm. That being put in front of, adults. And then she was competing with adults. And Martina came over again from behind the Iron Curtain, and she had never to go from where every word is programmed for you to being asked questions about you, your person, your personal life, your decisions, etc. And she wasn't emotionally prepared for that either. So what did they do? They bonded together to protect each other. And there you had the Ice Queen, and then you had this emotional roller coaster in Navratilova. Then they doubled together. Like they played doubles. People forget that Evert and Navratilova won elite tournaments together. And they did so until Evert saw that, my goodness gracious, Martina is learning my game. I cannot play with her. Right? So you broke up the number one tennis team, doubles team, out of emotional insecurity. And then it led to Martina changing her life, right? That's changing how she ate and her body and all those things. And then it became a rivalry and there's friction. Well, the way the thing ends is most folks know that currently they both went through a battle with cancer. Evert with 2 battles with cancer. And they leaned so heavily on one another. And as a part of this documentary, they went back and watched. They sat together on the couch at Chrissy Everett's house and watched some of their old matches together. And the joy that was in that moment and them watching and them being there for each other and taking care of each other. But the main thing was that sports can be a great vehicle for growth, but it also exposes that, quite frankly, we can put, for the sake of a game, you're putting too much on young people who aren't prepared for it. Now, most people would say, I would certainly take Chris Everett's life, Martina Navratilova's life, but it doesn't mean that they didn't have the preference that, my goodness, I wish somebody had told me no. Like for Martina Navratilova, it's Nancy Lieberman. Like, and Nancy Lieberman was 23 at the time when they met and started hanging out together. But she was a vital part. Now, Chris Evert didn't like Nancy Lieberman because Nancy Lieberman turned Chris Evert into a villain in Martina's mind. Yeah, she's the one. She's number one. She's keeping you from your glory. And quite frankly, you got to stop being best friends with her. You need to kick her tail. And this comes from a 23-year-old, right? So it's, but a 23-year-old who was the best female basketball player on the planet. So to take all of that thing, and I've told the story of mistakenly walking into a gym at Old Dominion University, and me and my best friend were just shooting hoops, and in walks Nancy Lieberman and Martina Navratilova. And,
oh, yeah. Didn't you get worked?
Oh, bruh.
I forgot about that.
listen, I fully embrace my humblings.
Yeah, I was gonna
Like-
say, I've just been like, you guys shoot, I'll get the rebound. I'm
Yeah,
not. I'm not
it
playing.
really, right? I mean, that thing that, and we were both pretty good athletes, right?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I was a college baseball player at the time, and he was like an all-region baseball player, football player, etc. So we, it's two athletes, and not for nothing, but in the early '80s, if two women walk in to a gym and want to play you in basketball, the answer is yes. And then you realize, oh no, we've made a horrible mistake, because not only is it the best female basketball player on the planet, it's also who had just like gone to camp into an NBA camp, and the number one tennis player in the world, or number two at the time. And when they say they want to go 2-on-2, we're thinking, okay, but it's matchup. We can get that. Now she's the nerve of me to think that I could play with Nancy Lieberman, man. What were you thinking, bro? But then they said, oh yeah, full court.
Twos?
Full court 2-on-2.
No.
Oh, bro. Oh no. Oh no. That was a terrible idea.
Did you play like 21? The
That's-
time limit?
Oh, bro, you're playing 21. And let me tell you, and it was best of 3, right? Which they snuck in after they beat you, right? Right. Like we played for dinner, so the winners would get dinner. Of course, they decided, hey, we'll make dinner because we got a house. But no, it was torture.
Well, on the good side of best of 3, you probably only played 2 games.
Oh, you absolutely look, and I mean, I want to say it was like 21-15, and we got 14 of those in the first 28 points. Like, it's just outrunning them, right? Which is the whole thing. But then you realize those strides aren't as long late now. Those long strides that you take early in a full court game with no timeouts and no breaks. Oh, and 2 professional athletes who cardio is their thing. And then the capper. And it becomes kind of a layup fest because you just can't. It's cut and pass, rebound, cut, outlet. The first second player to the lane. So if defensively your second player got back, you had a better chance of stopping them. But okay. Until Nancy Lieberman starts knocking down jumpers, like pull-up jumpers. And it's like, oh, come on. Oh, come on. I thought we were just doing cardio. Now we're playing, right? And she's hitting mid-range. Then the evil, diabolical killer, right? When the difference between us mortals, and then she's taking corner jumpers. There's no chance I'm closing out to the corner. There's no chance. So it takes understanding that just because you can be interviewed doesn't mean you should be. Just because you're a good athlete doesn't mean you're prepared for all the things that go with it. And then just because you have a prodigy of a child athletically, or playing the piano, or as a dancer or singer or whatever it is, or an actress, right? We know all the stories.
I was going to say, look at child prodigies.
Right.
And look at where they're at today.
Hey, man. And to me, sports should allow you to boundary that. Because you know what it is. The successful child prodigies were ones where the dads, it's second generation, right? Where the dads have gone through it and also have proximity to it. And I don't know the Taylor family, and I don't know the particulars, but I just want to be careful. Like, you just want to say. And then the other side of it is, when the Huskers go to camp, how many of the questions become about 2027? Ooh. Right? And how not fair is that? Right? And how many questions about 2027 will be the priority and focus in 2026? And if you're a player, if you're a star player or a player that's going to lead the 2026 team, at some point you're going to get frustrated about 2027. right? If you're a senior, this is your year. This is all you got. And this may be the end of career for you. So you would want focus and attention and respect for 2026. But at what point, and we also know this, that if all is well, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, now week 4 gets interesting, but week 4, 5, 6, 7, at some point, if things go well, you don't have to talk about 2027. If things do not go well, you start talking about 2027 really early, and it'll feel disrespectful, and it'll feel distracted, and it'll feel like disingenuous. And at what point, as Husker fans, does that happen? And at what point does it bother Matt Rule and his coaching staff to have to answer these questions? Now, we don't have any evidence of Dana Holgorsen not being thrilled by answers and questions about things that are out of his control, and appropriately so.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not fair to Matt Rule to have to ponder and have that discussion, but quite frankly, it's going to be what happens. So as the countdown and the clock gets closer to camp and to 9 Saturdays from now, we're talking 9 Saturdays before Memorial Stadium sold out and packed, and we're all in the building. 9 Saturdays. The world is about to be turned upside down in 9 Saturdays. And 5 Saturdays from now, and that's all there is, we're going to go into hyperspeed, hyper-depth, solar scorching about Nebraska football and every player on the roster, every coach on the staff, every practice rep, every meal, every injury. Oh, boy.
Who have we had more from this offseason? Cole Andrew or Trey Taylor?
Yeah, it was,
like those are. It's just interesting that we are, to your point, I don't want this season to be overlooked.
I'm just pointing that out.
Yeah.
Right? That we have to have control, and we have to be aware. And again, 3764 says this: DP 2027 won't matter because Matt Rule after 2026, Zach Taylor would be the head coach of Nebraska, and which isn't good or fair to anybody. Why? But this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. We're not even into 2026. And it's not fair to this team and these players and those coaches and this program and this athletic department for those conversations. Quite frankly, like I'm reading it just for the sake of conversation.
Right.
But normally, no. Why? Kmart Steve says this. What I've always struggled with is how they get all those boosters to continue to pay for hope and not actual results with these all-star type kids. Again, the very point of the conversation is focus, attention, choices. That the adults in the room have to be accountable. There is a simple way. I would imagine, and I'm going to go out on a limb, and please correct me if I'm wrong. But would you imagine Coach Osborne going through this?
Like, how so? What do you mean going through this?
Would the program, with the 80s and 90s Huskers be fully locked into the next great thing rather than the thing?
What's in front of him? That's what Osborne's doing.
Right. The distraction faction is a big deal. And I think that's part of, like, when you're searching and seeking and you're stalking chaos. Yeah, that's the problem. That means that there's no focus. All of that means there's no focus. And there's no urgency to win in 2026 because of, 2027. And if there's another, you have all these discussions, you're talking about things that, quite frankly, you should scratch your head about. People who pay aren't paying necessarily for results. They're paying for proximity to power.
Say that 10 more times.
Right. I mean, that's what it is. Well, Scott Lincoln says this. T.O. did go through this, and then he interviewed for the Colorado job. But understand, T.O. had that thing in order. He controlled the controllable. You don't control a surrounding group of people who think that you're not good enough. A Hall of Fame coach is not good enough to do the job. That's kind of the point. There are too many people talking that don't know what they're talking about, first of all. Second of all, how many people, can you imagine the ticket if Tom Osborne in that era, and how many Texans would be saying, well, 9 wins, 10 wins, 11 wins isn't enough. Going to the championship game and losing isn't enough. Mm-hmm. Right? And none of those people were qualified. None of those people were and they certainly weren't right.
Yeah, and Osborne didn't listen.
Right.
Rightfully so to him. He focused on what was important to him. The media was not important to Osborne.
Yeah, 3764 says Osborne looked at Colorado because people thought he wasn't good enough. And none of the people who didn't think he was good enough were qualified to judge Coach Osborne. And I wonder how many of those people apologized to Coach Osborne.
Well, Ohio State wanted to fire Ryan Day. Michigan wanted to fire Harbaugh.
Well, they probably should have.
Well, they were on to something, but
it
wasn't about the cheating, though. They wanted to fire him because they didn't think he was well.
Right.
I guess maybe he did have to cheat, so they could have been right.
Listen, you backed him into a corner.
Yeah.
And so he did. He said, and I will 100% go on this hill, that there were people in power who told Coach Harbaugh to do whatever it takes to get the results that folks on the text line were talking. Somebody said, no excuses. Right? This is how the Raiders become the Raiders. Just win, baby. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. All those things, right? And we understand. It's cute. It's a wonderful, thing to put on a shirt, right? Because people will buy it. Because we know that, again, a third of the people will buy it because it's evil. Mm-hmm. A third of it will want it if it's good, and then the other third will figure out which one they agree with. That's what happens, and I guarantee you, again, a third of the people thought that Coach Osborne wasn't good enough for the job. They weren't right. I went through this in D.C. with Joe Gibbs, and it was just weird. They're like, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Well, I don't know. One of the 5 greatest NFL coaches ever? Yeah, that's who that guy was. The guy that you didn't think was good enough, a guy that you didn't want to give a chance to, but that's a part of what happens. And we just need to have our head on a swivel. So, Harrison Orange, we're going to take our first break. I'm going to leave with this, and I'm going to ask the texters to answer the question. Text line and Harrison Orange. Are you more American or Nebraskan? Are you more American or Nebraskan? I will get your answers. Text line. Go ahead and let me know. Harrison Orange, let me know. Prepare yourself. Are you more American or Nebraskan? We'll talk about that when we come back.
Download our app by searching 93.7 The Ticket in your app store. You're listening to One-on-One with DP on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. 93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see lots of sunshine. It'll be breezy and hot. An afternoon high near 99. Tonight, a slight chance of showers and storms. Otherwise, partly cloudy skies. The low around 77. And tomorrow, partly sunny and breezy. It'll be hot. An afternoon high near 96. I'm meteorologist Kyle Reflector for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Come out this Friday, July 3rd to 3rd of July at the Roca Tavern in downtown Roca, sponsored by City Car Wash in Hickman. Retroactive blues, rock, and more starts at 8 with no cover. Cold drinks at the bar and a fun patriotic party. The Army National Guard leads the way. Come hang with them at 3rd of July at the Roca Tavern in downtown Roca.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy, so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Right now, lease a 2026 Ford F-150 for $198 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1008623, $198 per month lease for 36 months with approved credit, 7,500 miles per year, 14,000 with signing. No security deposit required. Tax, title, license fees, extra residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 7/6/26.
Hey, Nebraska sports fans. This summer, professional tennis returns to Lincoln. Watch rising stars of the ATP Tour compete for over $100,000 in prize money for the 2026 Lincoln Challenger from July 12th to the 19th. at the Sid and Hazel Dillon Tennis Center. Witness top tennis pros compete right here in Lincoln and experience tennis close-up like never before. To purchase tickets or to sign up for volunteer opportunities, please visit www.lincolnchallenger.com. Not just a stop, a stage. Lincoln Challenger 2026.
Hey, Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion with Window World Lincoln. Are you ready to transform your home? We offer exceptional replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing that will elevate your home's curb appeal and value. As a nationally known, locally owned business, we treat you like family and work tirelessly to deliver the best for less. Don't wait to give your home the upgrade it deserves. Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or check out windowworldlincoln.com. Let's make your home the talk of the neighborhood.
Bonsall Pool and Spa is turning 75, and you're getting the presents. Right now, we're counting down to our Big Diamond Anniversary Bash on July 11th with massive weekly doorbuster sales. Stop in every Monday for 75% off your favorite premium BioGuard water care products. Plus, every $75 you spend starting today enters you to win a $7,500 premium in-home sauna. Get your pool ready for summer and start winning today at Bonsall Pool and Spa, 33rd and Nebraska Parkway in Lincoln. Bonsall Pool and Spa, every day made better.
Ever look at your house and think, ouch, it's stuck in the past? Or realize that your kitchen needs a new everything? Like thousands of homeowners, you can simply call SprayNet Lincoln. Their patented spray system and paint delivers a flawless factory finish, no mess, done in a day, and cost-effective. It looks just like new, including your vinyl. And it's all backed by their 15-year no-peel warranty. SprayNet Lincoln, custom chemistry and smarter painting. Google SprayNet Lincoln or call them now at 402-383-3336 or email ching@spray-net.com.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Is it time to replace your home comfort system? Call Bryant and save money in every way. Bryant provides you with solutions that save. Save big immediately with attractive rebates, and save every day with lower operating costs. Most important though, the systems are selected to fit you. The right system, priced right, properly installed. That's the way Bryant works for you. How much can you save? Call Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing for a free estimate. 467-1111. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Big value and big flavor meet at Wings and Rings thanks to the all-new delicious Duo Combo. This is the one you've been waiting for. Get one half-sized appetizer and 2 entrees with a side for only $19.99. Bring a friend for the best deal in town on any day of the week, during game time, or whenever the heck you want. Their made-to-order wings and chicken sandwiches are waiting for you at their 68th and O and 40th and Old Cheney locations. Stop by Wings and Rings and celebrate every day with the best meal deal in town.
Back to One-on-One with DP. Sponsored by the Downtown Lincoln Foundation on 93.7 The Ticket.
Welcome back. Happy birthday, Austin Orman. Folks, reach out, find him on social media, wish him a happy birthday. If you could and would. The question is this. Are you more American or Nebraska? Are you America first, Nebraska first? Harrison Orange, kind sir, what say you?
I was pondering more Nebraskan. I love America. Don't get me wrong, but I love my state, Nebraska. I'm just culturally tied to this place. Whenever I go, I've been to other cities. Every time I go anywhere else, I love Nebraska for the people. I don't love every part about it. And
are you a Nebraskan first or an American first?
Nebraskan first.
What's the great override when it comes to rights, liberties?
The great override? What do you mean by rights and liberties?
American or Nebraskan? Nebraska laws or American law?
Just Nebraska law.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd roll with
Thomas
law.
Lincoln says he says I'm a Nebraskan.
For me, it's the culture. I like this place too much.
IQ said that question is deep. Considering that I've never lived outside of Nebraska, I would consider myself more Nebraskan than American.
Mm-hmm.
I've traveled and admired this great country, but only lived in Nebraska. However, Team USA all the way in any sport at any time. That is the question, is what would you root for more? A World Cup championship for USA or a national championship for Nebraska football? Which one's bigger to you?
I'm selfish. Give me the Husker championship.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, sorry, USA.
Listen,
USA.
We got hockey. If we take soccer away from the world, what are we leaving them?
I'm just. Bill Bennett says I'm all in on America, life, liberty, and pursuit. Hey, listen, Thomas Lincoln says Nebraska championship all the way. Dave Nebraska says Nebraska. National championship, and it's not even a question. Yeah. Well, I mean, this is Kansas. Rudy says, as a Kansan, I love Nebraska more, and definitely in Nebraska's national championship. Well, I wanted to point this out. And I did want to ask the question. I did not want to assume that. Now, 3616 says definitely American first.
Okay.
Right?
There's no wrong answer.
There's no wrong answer, by the way. Truly. You're not judging in any way. Lately more Nebraskan. Yeah. But this is why. 3576 says definitely Natty. 2478 say American is a broad spectrum, but Nebraskan is who we are. A national championship would change the state. Go Big Red.
That's good. Well worded.
Well, I mean, see, but this is where the outsider. This is where the outsider, right?
Well, you're outnumbered. We'll kick you out if we disagree. No, I'm just kidding.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that. American in a broad spectrum. That isn't the Nebraskan Foundation built on the American Foundation first?
Yep.
Right?
It is.
Is there a Nebraska without America?
No.
See, people think about things the same way. I'm just not that dude. Like I'm just wired. I don't know, man. It's a full thing, right? USA winning would feel like a fluke. The Huskers winning seems like more genuine in a way. On what, Doug? What are we? Doug, that's hilarious. Really? He said the USA winning would feel more like a fluke. We can't even say Nebraska football national championship without laughing. We say it with a straight face.
When was the last time we beat a ranked team? 2016.
We're trying to beat. I don't know who's bad in international soccer.
I mean, well, we got Bosnia and Herzegovina coming up here.
No, but I mean they're in the 30. They're in the 16. So
I mean, we lost to Turkey.
Well, but they won their way through. Italy is not there because of Bosnia.
Right.
So it's a thing, right?
We're not Ghana out there. Now Ghana has some success, but we're better odds than them. I think we're plus 3,500 to win it.
But bruh,
yeah.
If you had to take money and bet which one happens first, I mean, and the fact that, quite frankly, the World Cup happens every few years.
It might still go soccer.
Right? Like to ask the question, which championship happens first and is more likely to happen? More likely to happen. That the best soccer players from the United States are probably more likely to win a World Cup than Nebraska football winning a national championship, especially in this day and age. Is that not, am I swinging and missing here?
I want to tell you you're wrong.
You want to?
I don't have enough ammunition to make that argument.
Kurt says, Kentucky says, Nebraska in red, white, and blue. 3578 says American first, but Husker national champion. Look, and I understand that local loyalty. I do. Because it's home. It's home. Right? But Bill and Bennett says, you went real deep with that question, DP. Yeah, I mean, that was kind of the thing, right? That we have to be free in kind of how we think and stop taking the easy path and the easy thought. Sidebar, and we'll read Doug's text when I get finished with this. But so I had time this weekend to binge watch some things. I went through it. Of course, the Chris Evert, Martina Navratilova doc. And again, as a sports fan, go back because it literally because I pulled one of the clips to highlight what we were talking about with Caitlin Clark in the WNBA, because it talked about one in the grand emergence and rebirth of women's pro tennis, right? Because 50, 60 years ago, women's tennis, no.
Yeah.
It was not that. So bring in Billie Jean King and the Virginia Slims as a corporate sponsor. Billie Jean decided that was a thing, and then it wasn't big. They weren't being paid enough to do this in pro sports and all the things. And they finally, and the Billie Jean King, Yvonne Goolagong, Virginia Wade, that era of women's tennis stars helped build it, and they fought during difficult times. I mean, again, the Bobby Riggs, Billie Jean King thing had to happen. But then the game needed a kick. It needed a star. It needed something that America could rally behind. It needed something, right? It was one thing to have Australian and British best in the world, but it would mean more. Billie Jean King, of course, was Billie Jean King. But you needed a star. Enter Chris Evert. And Chris Evert came in and started winning and changed the game and went from, and they talked about, magazine cover and through all the players who would help build this thing. Now you've got the pretty blonde girl, right? America's darling on every cover, and now getting Lipton tea sponsorships and airline sponsorships and car rental sponsorships, when the people who were already there who built it weren't being acknowledged that way. They weren't getting those deals. And so it says, and it's every tennis player, it's Pam Shriver, and they're all talking about, we didn't like the new girl coming in and making all the money. She made more in endorsement money than we made on the tour. And so it was point. I shared that over social media just to go,
pretty similar.
Well, I said, it's not like there's a history. There's not a history or evidence that when the new star comes in, jealousy and envy, and you go through the hazing. We could talk about Michael Jordan being freezed out in the All-Star game.
Lonzo Ball even got it when he was supposed to be the big baller brand. Patrick Beverly checked him first game.
The real freeze out, right? It happened in every space. Christian Laettner on the Dream Team and how he was treated. One, because they didn't think he belonged. Two, they think he got too much too soon. Again, you have 12 of the greatest players of all time, and Christian Laettner was put on posters.
Even the Cavs. You ever listen to the Cavs locker room interview when they're talking about LeBron James?
Oh,
listen, if he thinks he can come in here,
oh my goodness.
Just wait.
Well, they thought about it. I mean, that was the thing, right?
Yeah.
They thought about it, and Jordan was the exception to the rule inside his team, because he said, I'm just coming in from day one of practice and I'm kicking everybody's tail, and you'll just have to get in line.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he did. But not everybody could do it. Larry Bird went through it. I mean, again, they went through and they said, oh, if he was a black guy, he wouldn't be getting credit. Well, because the new blonde, blue-eyed storyteller, right? People ran to. And it made sense. And nobody's saying that you're wrong in rooting for that person. But it's no different than how people run to Serena and Venus. There's no difference in why people run to Tiger. And you went through and you understood. Some of the people went through because of talent. Some went because, quite frankly, he helped identify them. Mm-hmm. And it was necessary. So in that space, we talk about what we choose. Yes, America is an identity. Then the regional aspect culturally. And then the sport has its own persona. That the identity, if you said college volleyball 7 years ago, you would not have said Nebraska. You would have said beach volleyball, and that's what the focus would have been. You wouldn't have known the last 5 volleyball champions. And you also didn't have a pro volleyball league or love volleyball to drive the thing, right? I go back to women's volleyball where Flo Green and Flo Hyman and Debbie Green drew attraction to it, and they could never beat Cuba and China, and it was brutal, but they won a bronze, and it was kind of cool, and so people started to follow it, and then Title IX kicks in so that you can build the opportunity. But that's a part of what sports is that often it's a mirror and a vehicle for having conversations about who we are as people. And if you tell me that Nebraskans are Nebraskans first over Americans first, I'm not mad at it. It just helps me understand what I'm dealing with and who I'm dealing with. And you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I would like to say to you that in my heart, and again, my conversation about America versus local is different than yours.
Small town kid. Local's always in my heart.
See, you went in a place that I wasn't going. Culturally, it means different things to different people. What America does is it allows everybody to meet in the same place. It allows all of us to meet in the same place for the same reasons, right? Color doesn't matter. Religion doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. America allows us to just go, you know what? I'm in. We don't even know the ethnic backgrounds of the players who are wearing American jerseys. We just know that they're representing us, all of it, and we don't care. Dream team, we go through and you can say, does this look like America? They're all Americans, whether it looks like America or not. In your belief system, hey, it may not. Then you can say, Nebraska. Does Nebraska football represent everybody in the state? And the answer would be yes. Then I would say, which is why I asked the question, if it's two doors or two buildings, right? One building on the marquee, it says USA World Cup Championship. The other door says Memorial Stadium, and it says Nebraska National Football Championship. I fully understand here where the line is drawn. I fully understand that. And you just have to point and go, I understand that. I didn't even have to agree with it. Right? I'm the same way. Right? I understand that for this state, a national football championship would drive the state and change the state. Because it means what it means is, it means you had to fix a whole lot of things. You had to fix a whole lot of things. In order for a national championship to come to Nebraska for football again, you have to fix, it's the New York Knicks winning a championship in 71, 72, and then it taking until 2026 to fix and outlast bad leadership and bad decisions and bad management and bad playing and all those things. That's how long it took. And we're kind of in the cycle that it may take 50 years from 71, from Rodgers, Taggy, and Glover, rather than Frost and
Riley
and Frazier, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right, that era. But that means when you win like this, what it means is that U.S. World Cup has figured out a whole bunch of things to even be in the conversation. And they're in the conversation. Then Nebraska has to figure out a whole lot of things in a short period of time just to be in the conversation. The fair question would be, which one's closer? World Cup, winning the cup. Remember, they're in the 16. What's more likely? USA soccer being in the top 8 in the world, or Nebraska football being top 8 in the country? And it still asks the question, which one's bigger? Number 8 in the world for World Cup for all of us, or number 8 in the country with the state being one of the top 8? And that's how the state would look at it, right? We're one of the top 8 states, right? We do football better than 92% of the country. Is that kind of what the number would be?
Yeah, I think.
How many things do you have to fix for that to happen? And how cool would that be? But that's why we talk. That's why we talk about it. That's why we talk about it. We'll close out one-on-one to get you set up for having character when we come back.
Watch live on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. You're listening to One-on-One with DP on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Ever look at your house and think, ouch, it's stuck in the past? Or realize that your kitchen needs a new everything? Like thousands of homeowners, you can simply call SprayNet Lincoln. Their patented spray system and paint delivers a flawless factory finish, no mess, done in a day, and cost-effective. It looks just like new, including your vinyl. And it's all backed by their 15-year no-peel warranty. SprayNet Lincoln, custom chemistry and smarter painting. Google SprayNet Lincoln or call them now at 402-383-3336 or email ching@spray-net.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Bonsall Pool and Spa is turning 75, and you're getting the presents. Right now, we're counting down to our Big Diamond Anniversary Bash on July 11th with massive weekly doorbuster sales. Stop in every Monday for 75% off your favorite premium BioGuard water care products. Plus, every $75 you spend starting today enters you to win a $7,500 premium in-home sauna. Get your pool ready for summer and start winning today at Bonsall Pool and Spa, 33rd and Nebraska Parkway in Lincoln. Bonsall Pool and Spa, every day made better.
Is it time to replace your home comfort system? Call Bryant and save money in every way. Bryant provides you with solutions that save. Save big immediately with attractive rebates, and save every day with lower operating costs. Most important, though, the systems are selected to fit you. The right system, priced right, properly installed. That's the way Bryant works for you. How much can you save? Call Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing for a free estimate. 467-1111. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Rick Heyman here from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. You can count on Sartor Heyman for the very best quality, value, and customer service. When it comes to your jewelry needs, visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at sartorheyman.com, and thank you for your continued trust after all these years.
Bonsall Pool and Spa is turning 75, and you're getting the presents. Right now, we're counting down to our Big Diamond Anniversary Bash on July 11th with massive weekly doorbuster sales. Stop in every Monday for 75% off your favorite premium BioGuard water care products. Plus, every $75 you spend starting today enters you to win a $7,500 premium in-home sauna. Get your pool ready for summer and start winning today at Bonsall Pool and Spa, 33rd and Nebraska Parkway in Lincoln. Bonsall Pool and Spa, every day made better.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
At Schweizel Construction, safety isn't just a policy, it's a promise. Build with us. Work safe, go home proud. We're hiring skilled craftsmen, laborers, concrete workers, and steel erectors who value quality work and a team that has your back, on and off the job site. If you're ready to be part of a company where your safety and success come first, visit Schwizo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com and apply today. Schwizo Construction, 40 years strong and still building the future.
Iconic summer moments deserve an iconic drink. Reach for Mountain Dew, an American original. From its beginnings in the foothills of Tennessee to your biggest summer yet. The refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew is the perfect companion to your American summer adventures. Enjoy the refreshing citrus kick of Mountain Dew. Tasting great since 48. Look for Mountain Dew in stores near you at mountaindew.com. That's mountaindew.com.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves. We would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate again. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios at 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see lots of sunshine. It'll be breezy and hot. An afternoon high near 99. Tonight, a slight chance of showers and storms. Otherwise, partly cloudy skies. A low around 77. And tomorrow, partly sunny and breezy. It'll be hot. An afternoon high near 96. I'm meteorologist Kyle Reflector for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Back to One-on-One with DP. Sponsored by the Downtown Lincoln Foundation on 93.7 The Ticket.
Final segment, get you all set up for Adam Carricker and the afternoon of birthday celebration for Austin Norman. Catch him on Old School this afternoon and hang out with the mans. Send him your regards as well from the back to the text line. Bill and Bennett says, I think Deep Thoughts by DP could be a successful nationally aired program. That's assuming that most of the country wants Deep Thought.
There's a market.
Oh, bro.
It shouldn't be a niche market, but it is.
It would absolutely. It's what's the guy from Saturday Night Live that he ended up being a politician and then they canceled him for whatever.
Oh, really?
But he was sitting. He goes. He would sit in front of a mirror and had conversations with himself. And as a matter of fact, it may have been called Deep Thoughts. It was Saturday Night Live. Yeah, and he would sit there and he would, and people like me. That was how it would. That's how it would end. And people like me.
Deep Thoughts.
Deep Thoughts. Yeah, I thought it was
Jack Handy. Really
Jack Handy. Yeah. But the actor, yep. Who was a comic writer, Franken. Al Franken was a comic writer who became a politician, and then they canceled it for something, and that was the thing. But yeah, thanks, Albert. Yeah, it was the thing. But I put that stuff on my social media. I do less of it now, just because I need to do so much with the ticket stuff that it would be inundating. But I will also, I kind of camouflage it. So if you see a social media post that starts with, "Hey family,"
I've picked it up.
Friends, hey family, hey friends, all love y'all. That's just my way of connecting us before connecting us. And it means that thing, that we're 99.1% all the same. We all share 99.1% DNA. We're all the same. We're more alike than we're unalike. And I just wish and pray that we would act accordingly. We're all family. We're all friends. All of us. Adam Carricker up next. I'll close with the 2 words because I mean it. Love y'all.
Iconic summer moments deserve an iconic drink. Reach for Mountain